Hi, how are you? Welcome to my first live by Art by Avni. My name's Avni and welcome. Today we are going to be doing something really exciting, just something, a little artistic exercise that's going to help us think outside the box. Now, I know we're in really tough times at the moment and we're all in our houses, isolated around our four walls. But our mind doesn't have to be boxed. Our mind can be open. And so we're going to do this exercise where we're going to be stretching our imagination. See, I see art as like going to the gym. Like when you go to the gym, you stretch the muscles, whereas art, a little bit of creativity stretches the imagination, stretches the mind. And this has a knock-on effect on absolutely everything and everyone you touch. So today what we're going to do is an exercise which can be done at home. All the materials I'm sure you have or something very similar. And we're going to be creating little miniature masterpieces. And the beauty of this is we're just going to go on instinct. We're just going to play. And that's what it's about. We're so restricted in this day and age where we can't do this, we can do this. And I actually feel each and every one of us is born an artist. We have that creativity deep within us, yet we're so conditioned by society that adds layers upon layers over time. And the reason I do this is because I believe being present is absolutely fundamental to everything we do. And I'm so bad at it. You know, I've got a really busy, like most of you, a busy, hectic lifestyle where full-time job in the city. I've got 3 kids and a really chaotic lifestyle. So it's really difficult for me to find my inner peace. And that's why I turn to art, where this is my sanity. It's the time where I can have that me time, my escapism, and really align, reconnect, and just be myself. And it feels good. I mean, some people do it with a glass of wine, some people do it with, well, there's all sorts of escapisms, but this is how I do it. And this is what I want to show you. And this exercise we can do at home. You can do it with your families. It's absolutely wonderful for grandparents, children. There's no age restriction. So what we need is a piece of paper. I've literally gone for really simple materials today. So I've used A4 paper. Watercolor paper is good, but this is printing paper. I'm sure we've all got some plain printing paper at home. Again, it doesn't matter what size it is. And I've created these boxes, which is 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches, 4 by 3. Again, you don't need to create boxes. We can apply the paint directly, but I'll show you how. So for now, I've created the boxes. Today, I'm going to be using acrylic paints. I've got some sea white acrylic colors handy. Any paints are fine. If you don't have paints, you can use crayons, you can use felt tips, you can use anything, but paint works well. I've got some tissues handy so I can clean my brushes. I've got just a cup of water, just again to clean my brushes. Sharpie, where I'm actually going to draw my little patterns. Right, so in terms of the patterns, what I'm doing is, what I invite you to do is choose any letter of the alphabet. We do this because there's so many choices in this world, and sometimes when there's so many choices, we get confused, we get bombarded, and then we start filling our heads with so many thoughts and ideas that it's difficult to get clarity. So this is why I say choose a letter of the alphabet. Any letter is absolutely fine. I'm going to go for A, simply because A for Avni, but it's absolutely fine what you go for. So the first thing what we're going to do is I put some colors of paint on my palette. In fact, my brushes are getting a bit dry now. And we are just going to colour these boxes. Right, again, there's no right or wrong. Okay, so I've just dried the 2 pages I've done. In fact, this one's a little bit moist, so I'm gonna put that to one side for a second and we'll start with the first one. I just used a hairdryer just to dry it very quickly. Now what we're going to do is focus on the letter we've decided to illustrate. So my letter is A, and the idea is just to be free and just go with the flow and find different ways to illustrate the letter A. So I'm going to, these are again really random. So I'm going to start off with, it's my letter. Quite like that. Maybe I can, and it's really, I mean, I often turn the page around. So that's one A there, that's another A there. All I'm going to be doing is just letter A's, and I'm just going with the flow. I'm not thinking too much. I'm just playing, I'm just thinking, I'm just liking it, maybe not liking it. And the beauty of these little miniatures is it's okay if you go wrong. It's absolutely okay, because that's what it's about. And sometimes something beautiful comes from something nothing. I'm really happy with the way some of these have come out. Thank you so much for exploring and playing with colour and the initial of your choice. Really appreciate you taking your time out and doing something that will better yourself and expand your creativity and somehow, some way unblock some of those inner feelings we have and those I can't do this, I can't do that, because you can. So give it a go and let me know what you think. If you like any of it, love, share. Thank you.